Hey everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc! Last time, we got into, like, the real nitty-gritty of case number 3, the deaths of Taka and Hifumi. We had a whole lot of back and forth, but ultimately the biggest conclusion that we came out from that was, we believe it is Celeste, and that Celeste is the mastermind behind, definitely killing Hifumi and pulling the strings to get Hifumi to kill Taka, and then I'm hoping that it also leads to also framing Yasuhiro as part of this as well. So we're in the middle of, like, sussing out exactly what Celeste did and why she's suspicious and why we think she did it. Essentially, as we said before, she did it too well, and that's kind of what led to her being discovered.
Yep.
Is that this Grandmaster plan that she put together played out so perfectly. Well, mostly perfectly. I mean, the one thing that keeps popping out to me is the hammer that was cleaned so well and then hung back on the you know, like on the rack in the repository. Yeah. That feels like kind of the smoking gun a little bit in this.
I think there's two.
Like,
there's that, and then there's also, I think Hifumi messed up in two ways that she didn't account for.
Yeah.
One is he cleaned his glasses.
Yes.
I think if that hadn't happened, it would have been a lot harder to figure out that he moved himself.
Yes.
And the second was that the wheels from the trolley caught some of Taka's blood, confirming that Taka was in fact dead in the equipment room, and that he wasn't, because we knew from pretty early on, okay, Taka must actually be dead.
Yes.
What made us aware of that is that because the wheels were in the blood, clearly somebody else moved the body. That wasn't the body that stood up and walked away. It had to be Hifumi.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's a few teeny tiny little errors sprinkled throughout it, and the hammer that broke it, because it wasn't quite perfect.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
But the chain of events that happened with it
went according to plan.
To plan. I think Celeste just didn't account for these other little things. Mainly, it sounds like on Hifumi's side, that sort of
because Hifumi moved the body and cleaned the glass. So yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Anyway, so let us get back into them accusing Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's starting to clam up now.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
Yeah, and I even called that out to him, like, why did you both go together? Like, someone could have stayed there. Yeah, so... But
although, as we mentioned, they weren't there to watch the body. They were only there because Hina was feeling sick.
That is true. That's true. Yeah. But still,
you're right.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
Actually, which moment are you referring to?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die here, just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed, so Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
Oh,
That's a good point.
yeah, that is a good point.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
I mean, I would say, I think that line's designed to be a little unclear because, like, you could just think that she's referring to the other people who have died here.
That's sort of what I thought a little bit in the moment.
Yeah.
About, like, that it was, everybody that has died so far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But fine. That's fair. If they want to play it this
Alright.
way, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said?
Jeez.
If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? Oh boy. Okay. What are our bullets? Make your argument. Monokuma file number 3?
That time of death? I'm assuming so.
I think so.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened
Us.
and confused.
Okay.
They
Yellow
must be
words on one
positively
hand.
elated. We are all going to die
Us
here.
all.
We are going to die. Just
Those
like
guys.
those guys died.
I mean, maybe
And
it's...
that is all I said.
Those guys is clearly the thing we need to break,
and that's
but
all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Why is so strange highlighted? That's weird.
I mean, it might be because we're supposed to break those guys with so strange. I don't know.
When she said that,
Because it can't be us, it can't be...
she should only have known about Hifumi's death. With that in mind, what's so strange about what she said is...
I mean, okay, obviously, we know it's so strange. It's that she shouldn't have mentioned Taka. So that's why, are we shooting those guys with so strange? Are we shooting those guys with the Monokuma file?
I'm trying to remember what Monokuma file number 3 is.
I mean, we can
it's for
press
the
X.
That's for the case, right?
Truth bullets.
Right here. Monokuma file number 3, the victims... Here, look at it. Victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaki Chimaru. Cause of death... Okay.
Okay, it's not that. So it must be...
We're gonna have to grab a thing.
Yeah. I would try So Strange into those guys first, mainly because of the phrasing of this sentence. What's so strange is that she said those guys.
Yeah, which is kind of was the conclusion we were drawing.
Yeah,
but
so
we didn't say
yeah,
it.
let's give that a shot. If that doesn't break it,
All
then
I
we'll
said
figure
was,
something
we
else
must
out.
really be
Which means we're gonna have to fast forward to the
sight
end,
of us,
grab
they
it,
must
and
be-
then
we
go
are
through
all
again.
going to- we are going to die. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. What was so
Strange about Celeste's comment?
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so you run through it again. Yep. Yep.
All I said
Hopefully
was,
this works.
they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around. They must be. We are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those guys.
Yeah.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Yep. Perfect.
That strikes me as
That's
playtesters
right.
couldn't figure
There's
that
no
out,
reason
which is why they put that
said,
sentence at the end.
just
They're
like
like, fine,
those guys
so
died."
strange. You shoot so strange.
So strange.
So strange is the one you shoot. Sorry.
Yeah.
That feels yes.
Yeah, and like I said, we kind of jumped to this conclusion before we got
also
into
said it
this.
out loud.
we
Yeah,
said
but
it out
anyway,
loud.
yeah.
But the way it was phrased there, or presented, is always sometimes weird. Yeah.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. so there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste?
I mean, if Celeste was smart, she'd say, I was referring to everybody that has died.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that would be the correct response.
How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Oh, maybe this is a translation thing. Maybe in Japanese she said something that, like, maybe is referring to not as a whole group in, like, a non-gendered way, but maybe said something
No,
in a
I
gendered way.
think it means exactly what it's saying.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like
You're
that
right.
could
Celeste
be...
can get out of it, but no, I think it's just that
It's-
she slipped up and said that multiple people had died when she didn't know that. That's the full finding.
Okay.
I don't know why they're sort of belaboring the point as much as they are,
Yeah.
but I think the finding is just she slipped up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. And then,
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
Staged! It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
There's no timer in the picture, but
No.
I'm in the camera, but like, yeah.
I mean, Celeste could have taken the picture.
yeah, yeah, it's
Like, Celeste took
because
the...
Yasuhiro was drugged in the thing. So it could
Right.
be Yasuhiro in the suit. Hifumi holding Yasuhiro's arms.
True.
Yeah, and then Celeste just takes the picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Alright, Celeste.
Okay.
Where's that poker face?
Yeah. Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi is dragging the suspect away, Hifumi and the suspect have been drinking, Hifumi and the suspect are dancing.
Top
What?
one.
Hifumi is dragging...
That's why Hifumi's sweating. It's because he's carrying
Oh,
heavy...
he's carrying
yeah,
it
it's
because-
a asleep Yasuhiro, and he's carrying him.
Yeah, and it's like a clever angle to make it look like...
Yep. Because they had to move him around somehow.
They did, you're right.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Ooh! Uh-oh!
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther.
It's just like a big red herring kind of thing. It was a big way, it was a big thing that they staged, again, to frame Yasuhiro. Yeah.
If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Damn. Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible?
Let's see.
Oh
What do you
boy.
bring to the table, Celeste?
Yeah. What do we have? Robo-Justice costume, Yasuhiro's message, Robo-Justice blueprints.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious,
What's gonna be the
there's
waist?
no way they could stand up straight like that.
Yeah, it's the Can you press X?
Yeah.
We need to figure out between the Robo-Justice suit and the Robo-Justice blueprints which one talks about the waist being.
Oh, good. Yeah, because both of them are there,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so this is.
Which are found in these are blueprints. I don't think this is it because I think this is about the writing.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be this one, and it's gonna say bend at the waist more than that. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay, so
so
it's this one against stand up straight.
Robo-Justice costume. Yeah, stand up straight. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. She couldn't bend at the
Okay,
waist.
thanks.
Wow, the game's like,
Thanks,
come
game.
on now.
Then you just draped me across Hifumi. You tried to make me look like the.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, the suspect is the person inside the suit.
Nope.
There's no way
This one.
They could stand up straight.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
it's wrong.
Get out of here.
That is incorrect.
It's not a very good bluff.
You're better than
No.
this, Celeste.
Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
I really like this one. This image. This image cracks me up. You're totally right. You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
Yep.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Ooh, that's a cool spray.
Yeah.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it.
Yeah, but that was an oversight because in covering their asses on one basis, they made it obvious that the suit couldn't transport bodies or be used to murder people.
Yeah.
So they ended up accidentally shooting themselves in the foot.
Yep, that's exactly
Yep.
right. Yep.
That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Too clever, Celeste.
Yep.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
You thought it out too much.
Yeah, and or just added a few too many extra details that you couldn't cover every possibility.
Yeah, that's also true.
I do love the sprite though.
Uh-huh.
It's cool.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate?
Oh, uh-oh. She's dropping the ruse.
Yep.
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
I really like her voice change.
I do too. I love it.
Oh, it's really good.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
She's trying.
Just drop the good look. The
Drop all pretenses
yeah,
now. Like,
you
come
missed
on.
it already, Celeste.
Yep.
Hey, Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
Okay, she was gonna bring it up.
Yasuhiro.
That was beautiful.
My
When he
voice.
asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
She can't maintain
No,
the
it's
voice
so
anymore.
high, Celeste. Bring it down. Oh, sweet thing.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
What?
Okay. Get out of here.
Confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Thank you, Sakura. Sakura's like, shut the fuck up.
Sakura's like, stop.
He did say Yasuhiro. But are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Whoa!
Kyoko,
You're not
What do you
making
mean
yourself
by
look
that?
good.
No.
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said for serious a lot. He said people's last names. He gave everyone nicknames.
Names people's last names.
He did, yeah.
I got it!
And Yasuhiro
That's
is
right.
the first name.
Our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Right, he always said like Mr. Naegi
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know I
Yeah.
heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Miyaga's like, okay, no.
Random chance. Now isn't
You can-
that a
you can
convenient
tell-
explanation?
That Byakuya, like, hit a stride where he's like, I'm having fun. Nobody mess with my fun. Where he started shutting
Especially
down.
you.
Yeah, and Makoto, who's like, no, let me be the protagonist. It's me now. It's Byakuya's turn.
No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Unless it's Celeste's full name or something. Because Celeste,
we don't have a last name for Celeste.
she only goes by Celeste with us. Like maybe
Yeah.
she revealed her full name to Hifumi. Yeah.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to.
I mean, do we have Kyoko's full name or just have her as
It's
Kyoko?
Kirigiri.
Oh yeah, Kirigiri.
Yeah, no, Celeste is the only one that only, even here, only has one name
Yep.
when you look at the text box.
And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Bingo
Well, she
bongo.
said it was Celestia von Ludenberg, but, like, that's not...
Yeah, that. I mean, clearly that's not a real name.
Yeah, thus the accent drop.
Yes.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit.
I love how her voice actor's playing this, though.
So
She's
good!
This is good. This is actually good stuff.
It's extremely good.
Yeah.
I'm so
The
jelly.
swinging between
Yeah.
them. I know. I wish you had a chance, but they're doing a great job.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I?
Tell us your name.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
She's so good.
This is, I love this.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Mwah.
then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it. What are we doing now?
Please don't be. Okay, it's a non-stop debate. Yeah.
Thank God.
I was about to say, don't be a rhythm game. Oh yeah, e-handbook.
E-handbook.
Super valid. Hey.
Duh. The game thought of it before I thought of
Yeah.
Trying to tell us something.
it. Da-da-da-da-da.
He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
Oh, I missed
If
that one.
there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg. God damn it!
I like how that one's upside down.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth.
The truth?
Since you have no way to
Yeah,
call
that's
it.
it. That's it. That's it. Boop. No, you hit the purple.
Fuck! I had to get him out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back to it. Yep. Yes.
Hifumi was
everyone
he
go.
wanted us to know the killer. If there's one person,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
how many times do I? 9? Celestia Ludenberg.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
Okay.
I'm not pretending.
No, it's not this
the
one.
truth.
Still grab that.
And since you have no way to contradict me,
You got it. Boom.
No,
Gotcha.
that's wrong.
Get out of here.
Show us your handbook.
Hey, Monokuma.
Yeah.
The handbook.
Yep. It always comes back to the handbook. Yep.
what?
It's a good plot point because it's infinitely useful.
Yep.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Yup.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure that you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check
Multiple
our
layers
handbook,
to that one.
and that'll clear up everything. That's how we
Designers
can
being
find out
like, we're
Celeste's
brilliant.
real name.
Ah, yes. This is writing.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Hello, Monokuma. Can we
Can you confirm?
Can you tell us? Yeah.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened?
Damn.
Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then.
She wants to
Let
play
me
it
settle
out.
it.
I will say that was oddly one of my favorite Makoto lines in the game, where he's just like, "Look, we're not.
Like we
It's
know.
over."
Yeah, concede.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And she's like, "No, I will not concede."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go over the case again, from the
Comic
beginning,
time?
and shed light on all your crimes.
Oh my god.
And
Is that
that'll
what this
bring
is?
everything to an end.
We're at the comic.
Oh my god, we didn't have to do a non-stop debate.
Well, there might be one after the comic. We'll see.
Shit.
That's happened before, but
Yeah.
comic.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay. So
Okay, so there's plotting with
this is
Hifumi.
Hifumi plotting with. Wait, what the hell?
They sometimes throw in old. Yeah, like there's the glass ball from Leon's thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Plotting with Hifumi. Oh, there's nothing that goes there. Okay.
Well, wait. No, keep going.
Which
I
way?
think it might be this weird.
This one here.
Wait, what is this? I don't know. Let's come back to this one.
Okay.
I don't know what this is meant to be.
Okay. No, this is like when they decide on something.
Yeah,
right?
but I don't see anything that's them being like handshake.
Unless
oh
it's
wait,
like
it's
the
it's a
clock.
hand. No, keep going. It's this one. That's the one you were on left.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh,
See-
is that?
see,
it's a handshake.
them like facing each other and like shaking hands.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, and then
Okay.
Act 2.
All right, so this is.
This is Yasuhiro. This is when they're capturing Yasuhiro. They're drugging him.
Boy, this one's weird.
This one is weird. Maybe it's this one when he.
Oh, maybe it's the clock. Maybe
Oh,
this
yeah.
is to say
This is-
2 a.m.
this is the
or 1
time it
a.m.
is.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m.
So Yasuhiro comes in.
This is him when he comes in there.
Maybe? Sure.
I think.
Let's do this.
Maybe.
Let's do this Yasuhiro. There we go.
Yeah, this Yasuhiro.
Because he's probably not going to have his hair exposed in the rest of the comic, because that's not. He's going to be in the robo suit the rest of the time.
Right. Okay, they're
Okay.
putting him in the robo suit.
Put the head on.
And then this is where, is this where she takes the picture of him
yeah,
moving the
so
suit?
picture, then he grabs the arms.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And now this is
6.
6
yes.
a.m. for Kitaka.
Whoa, that's this whole page is so dramatic.
Whoa,
Look
it
at that!
is.
Look at that! That's
Holy
actually
shit.
really intense.
I kind of like it because it's for Hifumi.
Yeah.
Who's a comic artist. So whoa.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
Like they're really played up. Okay, and that's when he did the
That's
hit.
Justice Hammer 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and then Act
Act
4.
4, camera.
Celeste shows the camera. Oh gosh,
The
then we
picture.
find Justice Hammer 2, maybe? Oh, that's not. It's not in play.
Justice
Yeah, no,
Hammer
there it
2's
is.
right here.
Justice Hammer 2.
Yep.
Okay.
That was for the one with Hifumi. Nurse's office.
God. I
I like his magical girl transformation.
Oh my God, with blood. Ah.
There's a picture of him on the... I thought there was one of him on the floor. No. What goes with this one here? Is it Justice Hammer 4? No. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
because that's
it's
the
Justice
one
Hammer
that's
4.
on-
Yep.
next to him.
Yep. Because he was killed with the cleaned hammer. All right. Oh
Yeah.
no, we found this is look.
The art's really
it's
good in
really
this
good.
one.
I like the art in this one. I don't like the puzzle, but the art's great.
I really like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Act 6. Okay, Hifumi's moving the body.
This is him moving the
that's
there,
this one,
that one.
when he rolls the body
Yep.
up. Yep.
Okay.
Drops him there.
Unfurls. Then he's like, "Didn't I do such a good job?"
I did great.
And then
that's when he gets whacked.
That's the final hammer. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I think we got it. That
Okay.
feels pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna reenact it.
Here's exactly what happened.
If we get shot down right at the beginning.
That would be pretty funny.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder.
Yep. Handshake.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Yeah, the killer's like, you kill this guy, I'll kill the other guy, and we'll get out of this together.
It'll be great.
Yeah.
Okay, at 1 a.m., Yasuhiro
First,
came to the
they
meeting
convinced
space.
someone to meet
Well,
them
he's
in the
gonna say.
rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
Yep.
That someone they met with was Hiro.
Yep.
They make Hiro so
The
scary in
murderous
this comic.
Hiro
Yeah.
He did
passed
murder
Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when
Wait,
they met
he-
up with
Hifumi?
him,
Hifumi, sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they did make him really scary.
They make
in
him really.
this.
I mean, admittedly, he's a murderer, but they make him very scary.
Yeah, he's a murderer, and he's also like a big person too. So I feel like I don't know, like there's like the way that they're framing him with
They're using
everything
a silhouette,
too.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
they're silhouetting him really well.
they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like
I
Robo
think we got
Justice
this one
was
all the way
attacking
through.
I
him.
think we might have got this one all the
Yeah.
way through. I'm
While the
feeling pretty
killer
confident.
used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault.
Yep.
They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Okay.
Yes.
Then at 6.
And then
Oh,
finally,
Taka.
at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Poor guy. God, Taka's life.
It is really tragic.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
this comic is really good.
It's very
I
good.
really like how they rendered Hifumi out in all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Did we get Hammer's 3 and 4 swaps?
We swapped them.
Okay, that's fine. That's easy to fix.
Yeah, you're right. You're
we
right.
have,
You're
we have
right.
plenty of heart and plenty of time.
Yeah. So
We need to go grab Hammer 4 though.
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hammer 2 stays there.
There's Hammer 4. Okay,
Okay.
let's replace that with Hammer 3.
I'll just move
that
it
works too.
on back like this.
Okay.
Right, because we
Yeah,
saw
because
Justice
Taka was
Hammer
meant to be-
4,
yeah.
but actually Taka was murdered first. Okay.
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay. Sorry for the flub. This is what actually went down.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
There
we go.
Cool.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Right.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as
weird.
the suspect.
Yeah.
Little audio pop.
The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room.
Is that the right hammer? Now I'm worried.
There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken.
Okay, yeah,
They
yeah.
wanted
I
to
think
make
so.
sure
And
we
then
bought
just-
the surprise attack story.
Oh.
The second fake
Oh, I see
incident
it.
was the attack in the library.
And that's Justice Hammer 2.
Yeah.
This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that.
We didn't quite fall into it.
That's sort of the thing, is like, this is what I mean by she overcomplicated it. Like, I get why she did this, but oddly, we were able to determine that the hammers were a ruse early on, which then made us look for what they were hiding.
Yes.
Yeah, and so, like, it actually led us toward... Anyway, let's keep going. Yep.
Yep. That was a cool shot.
That was a cool shot, too. Dang, I like this comic.
I love this comic.
We left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
I love his magical girl transformation.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time.
God, I feel so bad for Taka. Honestly, I feel really bad for both of them, too, because, like, yeah, I mean, Hifumi was the one acting all this out, but he was being played as well, but I don't know.
But he did murder a man
he did murder.
with a hammer.
Yeah, like...
Don't get me wrong, I feel bad that he was manipulated, and I feel bad that he's dead, but also, it is unavoidably true that he actively said, yeah, I'll go do a murder.
So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation.
So it's like there were two blackened in this situation.
Yeah, just straightforward. It just they were sequential rather than which means we still don't know what happens if two people kill two other people.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office.
Or if the victim and the blackened are both dead and the rest of the group had nothing to do with it.
There's two different situations that this brings up, but it's neither of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Yep.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
And that's it.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Whoa, that was really dramatic.
Yep.
Whoa.
That's a cool portrait of Celeste, though.
That is a good portrait.
Yeah.
It's
a weirdly cool-looking portrait of Makoto, which I think is unearned.
yeah, I agree.
He looks so much like a protagonist. How dare he?
He looks like Byakuya here.
Yeah, he does look like Byakuya here. You're right.
Complete!
Yeah, we did it.
I lost?
I will be curious to see if we go into a non-stop debate with her after this. Yeah.
I lost?
Just drop the accent, Celeste.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
You lost in the biggest way.
I know.
too.
This is not the platform upon which you wanted to lose.
Yeah.
They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Really? Ha ha ha. How about that? That's, interesting. Very interesting. I mean, that was Yasuhiro's first name. Or
Yeah,
other
and
guy.
it's her last
name.
name.
It's her last
Yeah.
name in this one. Yeah.
Keiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Bianca's reacting the same way I did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, looks like you're gonna get to play her after all for a little bit.
I guess so. Yeah, they're
you
still
can play
gonna
her accent free.
Oh yeah, they're gonna talk now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey!
Makes sense
yay.
that there's no nonstop debate though, because she's like, nah, we're good.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yep. The game's over.
Okay, Monokuma.
Oh no.
I'm ready to begin.
Oh, she's just gonna.
Shit, we're still going.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote.
Oh, that's
okay.
why.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to do
We
execution.
have to. Well, no.
Or-
we vote, then we talk, then we execute is usually the way it goes.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
I just
If
forgot
you
about
would,
the vote.
please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Now the other question is, what would happen if everybody voted for Hifumi? Because it's technically true.
Ooh. I mean, can you vote for someone that's already dead? Are they in the
We don't
running
know.
there?
But it would be interesting if they were all like, let's just vote for Hifumi and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is it.
Well, yeah, no, they're not going to
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's okay.
To be clear, that's not where this is going.
What if you vote for
I
the
just
other-
thought it was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct.
I am gonna get to read her with
Yeah,
better accent.
that's what I
Yeah.
want. That's what I meant. I just wanted you to get to read for her.
The Blacken this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her speciality, lying.
Well, yeah. My speciality? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to him to get him to agree.
So then...
Then did you use,
My feminine wiles? No. I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
Indeed.
I used her. Uh-huh. Oh! Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna hear her explain this.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What? What are you all talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation.
I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
You're not actually out of the loop. He has to fucking know about alter ego now. Like, maybe. I mean, maybe it was Celeste that took the computer and, yeah.
In other words...
Then you're the one who stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into a plan you'd come up with.
Right again? Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What?
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him! But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
Oh my god. Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
As for me...
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then... It's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime!
This is not a route I expected, but damn.
I mean, I knew he was a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far!
And therefore retroactively justifies why in the comic Hifumi was like grinning after he killed Taka, which looks incredibly scary, but it seems like he thought that he was doing like a
justice
just thing. Yeah, exactly.
Robo justice.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him!
Most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean...
Taka is going to try to kill you.
What?
indeed.
I'm yelling as Hifumi a lot.
Look, it's one last hurrah.
I know, it's great. and all so he can keep her to himself.
That bastard!
This is unforgivable!
Bastard!
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not! How could I? She...
I swear,
I
will
have to save her!
Actually...
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, I guess that probably was out of accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was to make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been rough on your parents, though.
I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with
That's
this?
simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded, he was on the verge of death, but just barely held on.
And he really believed that?
Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody would doubt him. I told him that and he believed it.
It all seems very straightforward.
Yeah.
Stereotypical.
Like we said. Yeah. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for the money?
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been to escape.
But
That was her biggest lie.
Yeah.
Her adapt.
Yeah.
All of that. That's the biggest lie she ever told.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
Whereas she was just preoccupied in trying to figure out a plan for her to get out.
Yeah. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
Yep.
You little bitch.
Obviously, that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it here from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little
I wanted to get out of here. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on that dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle? Castle? Really? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need.
I absolutely love that they set this up as like and we're about to reveal the touching reason that she had to do it. And they're like, nah.
I wanted to be a goth princess and live in a castle and have these vampire men like wait on my every hand and need.
And you're like, sure, you know what? Everyone has their own goals, I guess.
Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about! Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I can't believe
That's so funny, though.
that her reason to get out of here is so, like, you know...
Shallow
and materialistic and hedonistic.
Yep.
Like,
It is all of those things.
Fuck all y'all. I just want to get out of here for myself because
love it.
I want to go fucking live my life.
I think it's so funny.
That's like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's sort of her thing of like, it's a non-issue about human life.
Yeah, she's like, I don't really care. I just want to.
I never cared about human life. I only care about myself.
Yep.
Yeah. I got right to the edge, but
there is nothing to be done.
Unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you're really able to kill for your own friends for
You were really
able to kill your own friends for it. Sorry, I don't know why that threw me off, but okay,
Yeah,
sure,
that's fair, yeah.
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus,
it's like Celeste's like, yeah, I know myself.
Yeah,
I know exactly who I am.
Yep, and it's not aligned with any of you all. Yeah. How can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared?
My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. Oh. Yeah. Oof. That's a good line.
Because the thing is, this scene could be read one of two ways. Either she is really this way, and she's super materialistic, and she's not afraid, or
she's horrified.
Even more than that, she's making it easy for them not to care.
Yeah.
Because she knows they all take these things really hard, so she's like, hey, don't mourn me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm a piece of shit. I never cared about you. I'm worthless. Don't worry about me. And you're like, shit, man. I don't know if that's what she's doing, but I've always wondered if that's how this was meant to be read, because like it's an equally valid read.
Yeah.
And it hurts a lot more. Yeah.
Or, I mean, I think that's a really valid way to look at this. Another way to look at it is simply that she is really afraid, and like she is going to do everything in her power to show, like, to not let that come through.
Yeah.
Not for, I don't know, for her own benefit.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I definitely.
But I like that interpretation as well. Yeah.
There's a couple of things she said that make it feel like it's more for them than for herself.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared? No, I think she's scared.
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But, you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then...
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
You just get executed again.
What a response. Oh my god. Celeste smiled then. And which I guess is partly her point, in a way. It's like, I'm gonna live my life. And even if I come back, like, I would come back as a person that would want to live their life. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I have a lot of feelings about
Celeste. Or that
Celeste.
was, again, a ruse. Like, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, what a good character. And when she did it, she looked to me like, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And with that weak, fake smile... that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills,
You all done?
thrills.
Okay then, let's get rolling. The Blackened disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
It was fun to voice her without an accent.
I really enjoyed it, and I loved you having to swap between them too.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Fare thee well,
It's punishment time.
Celeste.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Oh?
What?
This is...
What?
sorry.
What is this?
It's where she hid Alter Ego.
Sorry,
I'm just gonna,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone.
Oof.
Perhaps we'll meet again, in another life.
That's crazy.
She just makes me very sad.
Yeah.
And I think she's not supposed to, but she makes me really sad.
Yeah, I feel sad
Yeah.
too. And I think that's the takeaway for all of these, is that you feel sad for them in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just always feels really tragic.
I also have a lot of thoughts about this execution, but I'll share them after it's
Really?
done. Yep.
Huh. Okay. Why is this for the ultimate gambler? I don't know.
No, it's because she wanted to be Marie Antoinette.
Oh, yeah,
who was
yeah.
guillotined, but I think
Not
the point
always-
is that she wants the drama.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all of them I just feel sad in the end. Like, I felt the same way about Leon. I felt the same way about
Mondo.
Yeah.
I think part of the sad thing about this one is that, like, Hifumi doesn't even get a send-off. He just, like...
He's just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is going on? Okay.
I mentioned I have feelings about this.
What is happening? What? Okay. Yeah? What? Not actually burned to the stake, just wrecked by the truck itself?
Yeah. So,
okay.
I remember the first time I watched this execution, I was like, I don't get it. In much the same way that I didn't get the Mondo one. And I think Short and I were talking about it, and we figured out my interpretation is that Monokuma wouldn't give her the glamorous death that she wanted. That she really wanted this, like, Marie Antoinette style. I mean, again, she got guillotined, not burned at the stake, but, like, she wanted this big, high drama death,
Yeah.
and Monokuma wouldn't let her have it. He set it up, and then her final moment was realizing that she was gonna die in an embarrassing way.
In a dumb way.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I was about to comment on that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, she doesn't get the big drama in the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I've always read it.
It just gets ended in this dumb, borderline comical Monokuma
exactly,
way.
which for her must have been
like,
whew.
yeah, because she's all about like the drama
and the presentation.
Yes, yeah. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez. And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope on to the next generation.
Hope.
Let me out.
What do you care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one.
But why though?
It's sad. Yes, it is. But that reality just can't be avoided.
Oh, that's you, sorry.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already.
I mean, I guess I can understand him being pissed about it because he's not gonna tell you. Yeah.
So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
No.
Hey,
So, what's the deal with that?
what?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do?
What?
What did you do to me?
Ooh! I mean, yeah, we know that she doesn't have, like, memories. Can't, like, and is having trouble. Yeah.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Oh man, oh geez. Oh man, oh geez, what do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
That's not... Okay. Well then, she's not gonna tell you what the key thing is. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's time I got out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya.
See ya!
I love your Monokuma voice.
Thank you.
It always takes me a little bit to find it.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although, it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but... What's that key that Celeste gave you? How about we go to the locker room?
There's cameras everywhere.
Where?
You guys are idiots. So I'm sorry, I'm just so...
Why don't we go somewhere where the mastermind can't listen to us? So you can tell us what that's about. Like, let's go take a bath.
God.
so...
Most likely. It's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
So she just put it in another locker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Then that means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, let's go check. Well then, we'd better go check. La, la, la.
Indeed.
Good idea.
I can read lines.
You got through an entire dramatic conversation with yourself.
Thanks.
You're okay.
We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. Are you to make me... Okay, alright. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here.
"What? No.
No, because I can't all go into the... Because she's smart. I mean, she's not, but she's smart.
Yeah, okay.
They shouldn't all immediately... Ooh, what's this key? Let's all run to the dressing room.
As I mime, stupidly running.
yes.
Yeah.
Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask?
As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera. Okay, now you're gonna be savvy about all the surveillance? Okay.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk that of a spy, you know?
Then I'll go too.
What?
You?
I'm not a spy. Yeah. Please, let me go.
Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do what you want.
Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo.
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? So, Makoto and Kyoko are going to go together?
Oh, Hina, calm down.
You just saw people die!
Shit.
I'm sorry. Maybe that's insensitive. Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto! Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone.
Oh my god. I mean, maybe she's just playing it up, but she's also a dumb jock, so she might actually think.
It's possible.
Yeah. I tried to forget whatever Hina said,
everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then...
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
Hey!
Yeah. Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's safe. Thank goodness.
I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I should have read that line with more oomph.
That's okay.
I just did what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. So? Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer.
So now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as this incident is concerned, sure. But can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried?
Like, what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared, and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation? When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that you think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too.
No! I believe you.
What?
Oh, I believe in you.
Believe in me?
Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. Aren't you? I guess.
I mean, Makoto said Celeste is his friend. He has a very...
He's a loose idea of friendship. Yeah.
I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you.
Huh.
Just a little bit more.
Then...
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you.
Ooh.
I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see...
We're gonna get interrupted. There's no way. Whoa.
No?
What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe her... Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. Have you been time traveling? Are you pulling a Hermione Granger and you're just going back in time?
Only 1 minute at a time.
Yeah. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come.
Wait, sorry, before we progress. I wanted to wait to the end of the chapter, but I now think this is really exciting.
This is a really good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my god.
Next time,
Yep.
we're gonna pick up and we're gonna find out where Kyoko's been sneaking off to.
I'm so excited. What? We're getting into like the meta narrative here.
It looks
now.
like it. Yeah.
Like holy shit.
Because it feels like she's been playing just a different game.
Yeah. She's not here for this, like, you know, the blackened. And,
No,
and
she's like,
put 'em out.
nah.
Like, no. They're, I mean, and Byakuya's kind of on that other level too, but they're kind of on like, I feel like they're probably on they're parallel paths.
Yeah, parallel chessboards. They're just like,
They're playing the other game, but they with different moves. It seems like, yeah. Okay. Whew. I want to know more, but we're gonna have to know more next time.
Sounds like a plan. See you then, folks.
Bye.